Not much prep beforehand, little mess afterwards, and it's all done in less than 10 minutes. Welcome to Kitchen Quickies. Get your head out the gutter, guys. I'm talking about meals within minutes. Let's go. I'm gonna take this one dish, Vietnamese lemongrass chicken, and turn it into 3 new dishes. We've got a banh mi, summer rolls, and a rice bowl. It's the dream because we get 3 dishes out of 1. We're saving money, time, prep, and effort in the kitchen. The full shopping list will be on auntielizcooks.com. So let's go back to earlier today where I prepped and marinated and cooked this chicken. Let's go. So first things first, we're going to make our lemongrass marinade for the chicken. I'm using fresh lemongrass. If you're using frozen, it'd be a little bit harder. Just cut off these woody ends. They're not very nice to eat. And about there, so about halfway, I'm going to just slice off this top end. This is going to be really hard and fibrous, not very nice, but I'm going to save it and put it in the freezer when I'm making like another recipe. This has got a harder outer layer, so I'm just going to discard that. And then I'm going to slice this fairly thin. Little tip for you guys, slice it on an angle. It makes it so much easier for your knife to run through it. Perfect. The smell already, you can smell this lemongrass aroma fill the air. It's just gorgeous. I love this ingredient so much. I'm going to put it straight into my pestle and mortar. I'm going to mince up some garlic. So I'm just going to, this is just going to help speed up this process. Because Kitchen Quickies is all about getting things done nice and fast. So my favourite part of all the show. You can use a pestle and mortar, or you can put it in a food processor. But I find, especially with lemongrass, when you give it good old pounding, you're going to release all those natural aromas as opposed to just blitzing it up. So get in there. Release a lot of tension. You've had a hard week. The kids have been hectic. Damn school holidays. Oh. Add a touch of oil just to help lube it up a bit. The best part about this is that you don't need it to go super, super fine paste. You just want to really release all those lovely aromas and oils from those ingredients. And then we're gonna finish it up by adding a touch of soy sauce, some good quality fish sauce. You can't skip out on this ingredient. I'm gonna add some brown sugar into this recipe. You can use white sugar, but brown sugar is gonna give it a lovely caramelization. Just add, that's loads, that'll be good. Give it a mix in. Oh, a nice squelchy noise. Oh, listen to that. Lime. Again, give it a good old squeeze, so it releases a lot more juice. I'm gonna want about 3 tablespoons, so a really good squeeze. Put an extra bit of fish sauce in there because I love a bit of saltiness. So that's the marinade finished. I'm just going to pour it over my meat. So I'm using boneless chicken thighs because they're cheap. They're gonna cook really fast and evenly. Make sure you scoop all of that out. Oh gosh, that's heavy. All right, just gonna get the hands in, make sure all of that meat is covered in that lemongrass. Excellent. All right, we're gonna put this in the fridge for 1 hour. Now the chicken's all completely marinated, we're just gonna put it in the fridge for at least 1 hour. Best is overnight, but I'm in a little bit of a rush. So we're gonna cover this up and pop it in the fridge. So stop doing that, Liz. I've got some daikon here. I'm going to pickle it with some carrots, and I'm going to make a really, really quick pickled vegetable garnish to go with the lemongrass chicken. Perfect combination of acidity, sweet, and sour. Lovely. Just lob off the end, and I'm only going to need about this much. Daikon is also known as mooli or white carrot in some countries, so we're just going to peel out the outer layer before cooking it. So you can do this on a mandolin, but I've also got one of these shredders, perfect for this job. Nice firm grip on your radish and just slice. Please be careful with your fingers. Now the radish in its raw form is quite bitter, so we're going to need to slightly cook it in the vinegar pickle to remove that bitterness. Give it a good old fluff up. Now I'm also going to do some pickled carrot, so same goes, peeled carrot and just shred some. You can just julienne or use a mandolin. So I'm going to heat up some vinegar pickle, so rice wine vinegar, sugar and water, and I'll just bring this up to a simmer, and then I'm going to turn it off. Now the vegetables are going to go in. And that is going to cook and pickle the vegetables. You want to leave it in there for at least 2 hours, or if you just want a very quick, still have a lot of crispiness to the vegetables, just leave them in for like half an hour. Right, that's done. Now let's cook our chicken. Right now it's time to cook the chicken. I'm going to wipe off any excess marinade. It's still got all that lovely flavor because it's been marinating for overnight. And the beauty about this dish is there's multiple ways you can cook it. You can put it in the oven, you can put it on the barbecue, my absolute favorite. But because this is Kitchen Quickies, I'm going to do it in the air fryer. This is what it's gonna look like after 10 minutes at 200 degrees in an air fryer. So that's the Vietnamese lemongrass chicken done. It smells great. I mean, I love a pile of meat, and that is a giant grilled pile of meat. It looks pretty juicy. I think a good old squeeze of lime and some chili flakes, but I'm gonna serve this for the kids, so I'm gonna hold back on the chili flakes and maybe do like a dipping sauce for it. But I mean, can you imagine whipping this out at your next barbecue party? Be like, hey Barb, how's your sausage sanger? I've got some Vietnamese lemongrass chicken. But have a bit of restraint and try and save 3/4 of this, because I'm gonna show you how to get 3 new dishes out of this. That's like 3 nights worth of meals, but I've done it all in one go. And it's really, really simple, like, to finish them. So Kitchen Quickies, less than 10 minutes. We all love a quickie, don't we? So let's move on. I've got some freshly steamed jasmine rice here, and I've reheated a couple of those chicken thighs in the oven or air fryer, and I'm serving it with some cut cucumber and that pickled veg from earlier. Now I'm going to flex a little bit, heat up some oil and fry off some vermicelli noodles until they're crispy, and season with a bit of salt. It's a great way of adding some extra texture to the dish, and it looks great. Finish off with some fresh herbs. We've got some Thai basil, mint and coriander to finish our bowl. Wow, look at that. Looks fantastic. The hardest part here was just cooking some fresh rice, which you can just pop into the rice cooker. The next dish is a firm family favourite and a solid lunch option, the Vietnamese style banh mi. Fill a fresh baguette with mayonnaise. I'm using Kewpie mayonnaise here. Oh, hello. And fill it with chicken. You can warm this up or have it cold. Top it with pickles that we made earlier, sliced red chilies, we all need a little bit of spice, and fresh herbs, sliced spring onion. That's it. Honestly, a fantastic quick lunch option, and extra bonus points if you can add pate to it. Look at that. I mean, we all love a footlong. I mean, look at that. I mean, Kitchen Quickies, footlongs. We got all the innuendos in this episode. I'm sorry, children. Now let's go on to the last one. If you stuck with us all this way, we're on to the third dish and the last one. It's summer rolls. This dish is perfect for using up that last of the chicken if you've got any left, because you don't need to heat it up. So we take the rice paper wrappers and we warm it up in some warm water until it goes soft in the hand. We all know what that feels like. And then just layer lettuce, cooked vermicelli, carrots, cucumber, anything, you name it. What have you got in the fridge, you can add it to the summer roll. And that is it. You just need to roll them up and serve them. Traditionally, you serve this with a spicy peanut sauce, but today I'm gonna make a nuoc cham. It's a spicy dipping sauce. So all the ingredients are on the screen. Add them into a pan, bring it all to a simmer until all that sugar is dissolved, give it a good old stir, and then take it off the heat and serve it in a small bowl. And the great thing about this dipping sauce, you can completely customize it to your preference. Sour, sweet, fishier, it's all up to you. That was a lot of work, but the best thing is for you guys, you're not going to be doing all these dishes in one go. It'll be just spread it out however you want, or if you want to do them all in one go, that's up to you. I had fun doing this. Give us a thumbs up and like if you've liked this kind of series. We're doing something new each week and it'll be great getting some more feedback. I've had a lot of fun doing this, but I am hungry now, and thank God, because I've got a lot of food. I'll see you guys again next week.